Hello dear learners, welcome to this SWAYAM NPTEL online course on inclusive education. I am Dr. Umakant Prasad, an assistant professor from Department of Education, Vishwabharati Santiniketan. Today we are going to discuss lecture number 28, that is National Institutes for Persons with Disabilities. During this lecture, we will discuss introduction of National Institutes for Persons with Disabilities, main functions of these institutes and activities covered by these institutes. To ensure that persons with disabilities receive the support and resources, the government has established National Institutes for Disabilities of specialized areas depending upon different disabilities. These National Institutes for Persons with Disabilities are the centers of excellence that work to empower individuals with different type of disabilities. These are autonomous bodies funded and supported by the government and that focus on a specific disability or a group of disabilities. Their main purpose is to serve as national level hubs for research, training and service delivery. They are a core part of the government's commitment to creating an inclusive and equitable society for all. The key functions of these institutes are human resource development. As we know that a lack of trained professionals is a major barrier to effective disability services. That is why the National Institutes play a critical role in solving this problem by training a skilled force. The National Institutes run many different courses from short-term certificate programs to long-term university degree like a bachelor degree, master degree, MPhil, PhD in special education and some other programs like diploma. These courses train people to become a special educator, a special education teachers, therapists, physiotherapists, occupational therapists, audiologists and other experts. So, the organization, the National Institutes prepares the skilled workforce that can contribute for the empowerment for persons with disabilities. Improving existing skill. These institutes also hold workshops and seminars for professionals who are already working in the field. This helps them stay updated on the latest methods, research and best practices. Setting standards. These institutes also help to set the standards for what a professional working with persons with disabilities needs to know and be able to do. This ensures that everyone with disability receive high quality care. Rehabilitation services. One of the most important work of these institutes is providing services to persons with disabilities. These services are often comprehensive and holistic, meaning they addresses a person's physical, social and psychological needs. These services includes assessment and diagnosis. The National Institutes have experts who can accurately assess the person's abilities and needs to create an personalized rehabilitation plan. Therapy services. They provide various therapies such as psychotherapy to help with movement, balance and physical strength, occupational therapy to help with everyday activities like dressing, eating and writing, speech language therapy to help with speaking, listening and communicating effectively, assistive devices. The National Institutes are involved in developing, manufacturing and distributing aids and appliances like artificial limbs, hearing aids and other tools that help persons with disabilities to live more independently. Vocational training. National institutes also offer a skill development program to help the persons with disabilities to find employment and become financially independent. Early intervention. They have program for young children to identify and address developmental delays as early as possible, which can significantly improve a child's long-term outcomes. Research and development. To ensure that services are effective and up to date, these institutes are constantly involved in research and innovation, such as development of new techniques. These institutes pursuing the research in new methods for teaching, therapy and rehabilitation, create new technologies. They work on developing new assistive devices and technologies to make life easier for persons with disabilities. Gather and share information. They document their findings and share them through publications, journals and conferences to help other professionals and organizations around the country and the world. Building a knowledge base. They collect data and information about different disabilities, which is further used to improve services and shape government policies. Community outreach and awareness. It is not enough to provide services only, but the institute also need to make sure people know about them. They work to build a more inclusive society by reaching remote areas. They set up a smaller centers or hold mobile camps in rural and unserved areas. This helps to reach people with disabilities who cannot easily travel to the main institutes. Running awareness campaigns. They create and share information to change people's attitudes about disability. They hold events, workshops and use media to show that people with disabilities can contribute to society and nation. Supporting local effort. They work with local NGOs and community groups, providing them with training and resources. This helps to build a network of support at the local level. Advocacy and policy consultation. The national institutes are a valuable source of information for the government. Because of their expertise and research, they are often asked to help to prepare laws and policies, such as advise the government. They provide expert advice to the government on disability related policies. This ensures that new laws and policies are practical, effective and truly benefit persons with disabilities. Promote rights. They act as strong advocates for the rights of persons with disabilities, pushing for policies that ensure equal opportunities in education, employment and daily life. Help with standards. They help to set national standards for accessibility, rehabilitation services and professional trainings. This ensures that the quality of services is high everywhere. Information dissemination and documentation. They have a responsibility to collect, organize and share knowledge about disability with a wide audience, such as creating resources. They create and publish a variety of materials like books, guides and research papers in different formats, including Braille and sign language for widespread. Running libraries and resource centers. Many of the institutes have a specialized library and resource centers that are open to students, professionals and the general public as well. Building a database. They collect data and statistics related to disability, which is essential for government planning and research. Main activities of these 9 institutes are as under. Over a period of time, national institutes in the field of disabilities have been set up under this department, that is Department of Empowerment of Persons with Disabilities under Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment. National institutes are in the nature of autonomous bodies established under Society Registration Act 1860, focusing on a specific type of disabilities. These institutes are primarily engaged in human resource development in the field of disability by conducting various courses, providing rehabilitation services to persons with disabilities, and promoting research and development efforts in the particular field of disability. Let us discuss these 9 national institutes for persons with disabilities one by one. National Institute for Empowerment of Persons with Visual Disabilities, it is located at Dehradun, and there are many programs and services provided by this institute, such as residential school for the visually impaired up to 12th class, Central Braille Press, which is the largest press of Braille literature for school and college education in our country, rehabilitation services for persons with disabilities, cross disability early identification and intervention and assessment services, postgraduate programs, undergraduate programs, diploma and certificate programs in special education and rehabilitation psychology by these institutes. It also undertakes research and development activities. The next institute is Ali Yavar Jung National Institute of Speech and Hearing Disabilities. It is located at Mumbai, and many services are being provided by this institute. The courses that is running by this institute is postgraduate course, undergraduate course, diploma courses in audiology, speech language pathology, special education, etc. Nodal agency for cochlear implant surgery and post-operative rehabilitation is also available here. At present, 186 hospitals impaneled for the said surgery under this National Institute. Tertiary level care, evaluation and diagnosis of speech language and audiology impairment is also available here. Diagnostic, therapist, educational and vocational services to persons with speech and hearing disabilities is also available here. Cross disability early intervention assessment services is also available here. The next institute is National Institute for Empowerment of Persons with Intellectual Disabilities, that is located at Secunderabad. This institute provides rehabilitation services for persons with intellectual disabilities with evidential and visible positive outcomes of cognitive recovery. The courses those are running here: MPhil, postgraduate, undergraduate, diploma level courses in special education and rehabilitation psychology. Special education, clinical psychology, cognitive therapy and vocational and skill training services are also available here. Model Special Education Center located at Secunderabad, Noida, New Delhi up to pre-vocational level, that is up to 18 years under these national institutes. Cross disability early intervention and assessment services are also available. The next institute is National Institute for Empowerment of Persons with Multiple Disabilities, which is located at Chennai. Many courses like MPhil, postgraduate, undergraduate, diploma courses in clinical psychology, special education, physiotherapy, occupational therapy, speech language pathologies are available here. It renders rehabilitation services to persons with multiple disabilities. Cross disability early identification, intervention and assessment services are also available here. The National Institutes involved with psychological assessment and interventions as well. It works for inclusive preparatory schools and vocational training for persons with disabilities. There is another national institute, that is Pandit Deen Dayal Upadhyay National Institute for Persons with Physical Disabilities, which is located at Delhi. This institute provides comprehensive rehabilitation services to persons with locomotor disabilities. Prosthetics and orthotics, physiotherapy, occupational therapy, vocational and psychological counseling services are available here. There are many clinical services available here. Cross disability early intervention assessment services are also provided by this institute. There are many courses running here, such as postgraduate and undergraduate courses in prosthetic and orthotics, physiotherapy and occupational therapy. The next institute is Swami Vivekanand National Institute of Rehabilitation Training and Research, that is located at Cuttack. It provides comprehensive rehabilitation services for individuals with all type of disabilities, including prosthetic and orthotics, physiotherapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy and audiology, as well as vocational training and counseling. Surgical services are available for deformity corrections to improve mobility and quality of life as well. It offers early identification and assessment services with a specific focus on cross disability early intervention to identify and manage development delays at the early ages. Its facility includes a 200 bedded hospital and a dedicated cerebral palsy clinic that provide specialized rehabilitation care. Two fully equipped operational theatres are available for performing corrective and reconstructive surgeries here. Radiological and pathological investigation unit support diagnostic and follow-up care are also here. Recreational facilities, including both indoor and outdoor sports areas, are available to support physical health and social engagement for individuals with disabilities. This institute offers undergraduate and postgraduate degree programs in prosthetics and orthotics, physiotherapy and occupational therapy aimed at preparing students for clinical and academic roles in rehabilitation. The Bachelor in Audiology and Speech Language Pathology program trains professionals in diagnosing and treating communication and hearing disorders. This institute conducts a Diplomate of National Board in Physical Medicine and Rehabilitation, which offers advanced medical education and clinical training for doctors specializing in rehabilitation medicine. The Diploma in Sign Language Interpretation, that is DISLI, prepares individuals to professionally interpret for people with hearing impairments in various settings. Certificate course is also available in caregiving for persons with disabilities, and the elderly trains individuals in providing daily support and basic health care for persons with disabilities and senior citizens. The certificate in bench skill focuses on practical hands-on training in technical areas relevant to rehabilitation services. It also offers a range of skill training programs across various trades designed specifically for persons with disabilities, promoting their self-reliance and inclusion in the workforce. There is another institute, that is National Institute for Locomotor Disabilities, and it is located at Kolkata. It provides comprehensive rehabilitation services to the persons with locomotor disabilities. Prosthetics and orthotics, physiotherapy, occupational therapy and vocational counseling services are available here. It also focuses on cross disability early identification and assessment services. The courses available here are postgraduate and undergraduate courses in prosthetic and orthotics, physiotherapy and occupational therapy, and also conducts D and B here. There are 50 bedded hospital and engaged in corrective surgery here. Physical medicine and rehabilitation services are also available here, and OPD and radiology services is also available here. Indian Sign Language Research and Training Center is located at New Delhi, and it develops trained expertise for using, teaching and conducting research in Indian Sign Language. Diploma course in Indian Sign Language Interpretation and Diploma in Teaching Indian Sign Languages is available here. A well researched dictionary of Indian Sign Language having 10,000 words developed by this institute. This institute signed an MOU with NCERT to convert course books and materials for class 1 to 12 into sign languages. It focuses on promotion of accessible Indian Sign Language in audio, visual and social media as well. There is another institute that is recently approved by the cabinet. The institute is National Institute of Mental Health and Rehabilitation that is located at Seoul. This institute was approved by the cabinet in 2018. The proposal of establishment of National Institute of Mental Health and Rehabilitation at Seoul, Madhya Pradesh. Its objective is to promote mental health rehabilitation using an integrated multidisciplinary approach and developing trained professionals in the area of mental health and rehabilitation. At present, National Institute of Mental Health and Rehabilitation is functional from a temporary accommodation provided by the Government of Madhya Pradesh at Old Jila Panchayat Bhavan, Sihor. This institute is providing rehabilitation and clinical services, also run certificate courses in caregiving, diploma in community based rehabilitation and diploma in vocational rehabilitation for in the field of intellectual disabilities. Cross disability early intervention and assessment services are also available here. In conclusion, we can say the National Institutes for Persons with Disabilities are the most important organizations to ensure the issues, concerns and challenges related to persons with disabilities. Each of the 9 institutes with its specific focus is working as the center for excellence in the particular disability area. They train the expert who will work in the field of special education and rehabilitation and provide essential and comprehensive services directed to persons with disabilities and conduct vital research to improve future care. They are a valuable resources for individuals with disabilities and their families, ensuring that everyone has the chance to learn, grow and participate fully in all aspects of life. There are some references here. Thank you.